If you've been on the fence about making the switch to an electric vehicle, now may be the best time to take charge and take the leap. With federal electric vehicle tax credit set to end on September 30th, it could be your best and perhaps last chance to cash in on some serious savings. Tech expert Jennifer Jolly joins us with what the changes mean and what you need to know before time runs out. Welcome, Jen.
Thank you so much for having me.
Now, Jennifer, we're talking serious money at stake. I assume this means if you were ever thinking of going all electric, now's the time to get amped up and take action.
You are exactly right. I love the puns. I am super amped to show you a little bit more about this vehicle in particular. But let me just start by saying you can still get up to $7,500 off a new electric or plug-in hybrid and up to $4,000 off of a used one until September 30th. Now, a lot of times that savings is taken right off of the sticker price at the dealership. So you can use that money as the down payment. Now, these incentives were originally set to last until about 2032, but the president's One Big Beautiful Bill pulled that end date forward dramatically to just a few weeks from now.
Now, are automakers stepping in to perhaps soften the blow?
Yeah, they really are. We have the F-150 Lightning here. This is the perfect all-electric truck to really showcase one of those additional incentives. It's called the Ford Power Promise. If you buy or lease any of the electric vehicles, they include a top-of-the-line complimentary charger and standard installation. They've done that for about 13,000 people so far this year. That program also changes on September 30th. So think of these next few weeks as really your last big opportunity, kind of the Super Bowl of electric vehicle savings, to get that last chance bundle deal before the end of September. But there are some other incentives that are not going away. Things like the 24/7 support, easy charging on the go with the Blue Oval Charge Network, and the batteries and drive systems are covered for 8 years or about 100,000 miles.
And when those tax credits disappear at the end of the month, do electric vehicles still make financial sense?
You know, they really can, for kind of all of the reasons to buy or lease them in the first place. They save time, they save money, and these vehicles are a blast to drive. Driving one of these means no more trips to the gas station. A full charge at home for me costs about $7. Of course, electricity costs vary by state, but that alone saves me close to $2,000 a year in fuel. Maintenance costs drop too, no oil changes, fewer moving parts. Also, according to the EPA and multiple independent studies, when you factor in power plant emissions, battery production, grid impact, battery life, recycling, kind of all the mountain of things that you need to consider, these still do come out way ahead of fossil fuel cars.
Now, making the switch to electric is not just for savings on fuel and maintenance, but also for doing your part for the environment. To be clear, you can get these incentives on some leases as well?
Yeah, a lot of people have been asking me about that. And oftentimes leasing can kind of be a better way to break in gently to the electric market. That $7,500 federal incentive, it won't vanish with a lease. It actually just goes to the leasing company, and most of them pass that savings right along to you as a discount built into your monthly payment. So leasing can be kind of a lower cost, lower worry way to get behind the wheel before the incentives expire on September 30th.
And that truck next to you is super impressive. Can you dish on some of your favorite features and electric vehicles?
Well, I love this F-150. If you're thinking about a truck, I live on a farm. This truck can power my house. It can haul the hay. It has this amazing automatic backup to my trailer. Like all these little things. It has a giant front trunk. It's called a frunk. I can fit like 2 bales of hay in the frunk. I definitely recommend this one. I can't get enough of it. But I also love the Ford Mustang Mach-E. That's another one that I've driven around. That's my choice. Be sure to check with your dealer on the incentives. I know that Ford sold their most electric vehicles in the month of August. They broke all kinds of sales records. So a lot of people are taking advantage of those rebates and incentives before that runs out.
And where can we go for more information?
Head straight to my website, techish.com, or go straight to Ford's electric vehicle website. You can find that on my website as well.
Jen, we thank you so much for this timely information. Definitely motivates us to take action this month before those EV savings run out.
Yeah, thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend.
And we thank you for joining us on San Diego Living. We'll see you next time.